Okay, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream, and I'm sorry if I kind of slur my words a little bit. This side of my mouth is still numb from the partial root canal I got. I have some crazy things going on. Well, not things, just one tooth in here. I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, I got like part of the root canal done, most of it. And man, did it hurt like hell. But I took it. I took the pain. But it actually hurt pretty bad. But so this side of my mouth, it's been like, I got out of the doctor's office like, the dentist like at like maybe 1. So I thought the numbness would go away, and it's went away a little bit, but still like the bottom here is still numb. So I'm sorry if I slur any words or if there's a little bit of spit coming. It's because this side of my mouth is still numb. So I'm glad that at least this side works fine. At least this side works fine. So at least I can talk about that. I can talk normally about that. But anyway, what's up, Hollywood or Holiday Season Gaming? What's up, man? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Go ahead and replay that just in case it didn't pop up. Shout outs. So I do appreciate you guys coming through to the stream. Yo, Jigen, put the dollars. It's JoJo Friday, but we starting up with the dollars in the pockets. Thank you so much, Mr. Jigen 4. Jigen, man, my man. Show mad love, Jigen 4. Jigen 4, thank you. I appreciate the support, man. Seriously. Thank you. And he wants me to play something from SMT, I think. All right, sounds good. So I'll definitely put you at the top stream of the stream, Hokage, for today so far. So I do appreciate your support. Ninja news, guys. Let me just go over that real quick, then we'll get into all you guys' topics and thoughts and Nintendo stuff, because there's like a lot of Nintendo stuff, man. A lot of Nintendo stuff today. So I think I had one video for the day. Yeah, I had one video for the day, and it was talk about Nintendo financial stuff. So it was going more in depth. So make sure you guys watch that video. Make sure you guys watch the video today. Watch the videos, guys. I had an SMT video yesterday too. I'm gonna have more individual singular topic videos going on too on the channel. So I'm actually kind of revamping everything. I got a new video coming probably tomorrow morning, then like another in the afternoon. So we're going to be having lots of cool videos, discussion pieces and all that. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click the notification bell to get all my vids first. All right. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get into more ninja news. Let's see if we can get back to 480 Elite Ninja. Remember guys, we were at a bonus stream, but then we lost it because we lost the 480. So if we can get 5 new members today, that'd be dope. But at least 2, so we can get back to at least a clean 480. Trying to build our way back up to 500 Elite Ninja Plus. Yo, shout outs. Let's go. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. Thank you so much, Mr. Brand Smith. Is it JoJo Friday? Bro, it is JoJo Friday. Yo, let's go. JoJo Friday starting off hot. Thank you so much, Mr. Brand Smith. Thank you for the $20. Appreciate that. It's JoJo Fridays, and I'm wearing a My Hero shirt. Actually, I didn't have any clean JoJo shirts today. That's the reason why. I'm being super lazy, and I haven't done laundry yet, so I'm just kind of wearing all the stuff. Well, I don't have enough, like, all my JoJo laundry is dirty. I have like 5 or 6 JoJo shirts, and they're all dirty. So thank you so much, Brand Smith. I appreciate that. You're becoming the top streamer and stream Hokage. That $20. JoJo Fridays. Let's go, baby. Thank you for the support. Also, Mr. Creosin Bomb with the $5. Thank you so much, Creosin Bomb. Thank you for the Haya sticker. Appreciate that. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get some more shout outs here, guys. GS is here. Chris Warrington. What's up, man? Missed you too, dude. Welcome to the stream, Laney. What's good? Welcome. Dior Jaybird, what's up? Mr. Party Man, Sega Saturn Heart as well. 899 million for the next Chibi Robo game. Yes. Ethan Jory, what's up? Welcome. Nintendo. Yeah, I usually stream on Fridays. I like to stream on Fridays before I go to my mama's house. So yeah, absolutely. Cuts Lenovo, what's up, man? The next season of JoJo just under a month. Yes, sir. Bars and Joysticks, what's up, man? Learned about you in the Spawncast. Love your videos. Thank you, man. I'm glad that you like my videos. I haven't seen your name around here in the stream, so good to see you here. Glad that you're enjoying the videos, and yeah, more content is coming every single day. We got new content. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Flying Hippo, what's up? Welcome. SMT5 reviews, it's not Persona. Some reviews. Weirdo reviews. Shout outs to IGN. No hate towards IGN. No hate towards IGN. But yeah, we now compare, everything's being compared to Persona 5 now. And it's not just SMT. Like everything will be compared to Persona 5 going forward, guys. So just keep that in mind. Everything will be compared to Persona 5. Mario Party Superstars, not enough social links. 3 out of 10. Monado Mario, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Playing, I think you meant Metroid Dread on your break. Got some soup. Hey, shout outs. Let's go. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Skip It Production, what's up, man? Welcome. Hey, what's up, Unpaid Mar? Game Explain had the greater. Game Explain probably had the best review of SMT5 that I've seen so far. Game Explain and Nintendo Enthusiast had the best reviews and I've read a lot of them. I've looked and read a lot of them. But Game Explain's review was Katana Riku. Katana Riku was, guess what? He's an elite ninja. Of course, I trained Katana Riku how to do things correctly. My man Katana's been coming here since he was since I think Katana's only like early 20s. So I know he's been around for years. So Katana Riku learned from the best. That's me. And now he's working he does some freelance stuff for Game Explain. I've had him on the podcast before. Of course, somebody that's associated with me would have the best review of Shin Megami Tensei 5. So I'm going to take credit for that review. No, I'm just joking. Katana did a great job. Game Explain did a great job of editing it and putting everything together. Let's see here. Saab Vasquez, what's up, man? Am I watching the Canelo fight? No. Let's see here. Can't date Yoshi and Mario. 0 out of 10. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. I don't think IGN is not the. He said the Bane. No, IGN's cool, man. I love IGN. But just, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I understand the sentiment, you know, and like I'm gonna make a video talking about it later. But like, I think SMT fans are just kind of fed up. I think it's like the boiling point now. You know, it's like we're fed up. SMT's been around obviously longer than Persona. But, like, we already know, like, SMT's not Persona. Like, it's been well established. Like, how much longer are you going to string this out? Like, is this going to be, like, every single time? Should it be the same game? Like, Persona 6 is going to come, and it's going to have all that. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird that it's consistent. Like, there was no mention of SMT4. You know, like, there was literally no mention of SMT4. And I think that's a travesty. Like, because, like, when you see Persona 5... or when Persona 6 comes out, are you going to compare it to Shin Megami Tensei 5? Probably not. You're going to compare it to Persona 5. You know, you're going to compare it to previous Persona games. You're not going to compare it to SMT Strange Journey or, you know, SMT 3 or something like that. Like Nocturne HD remasters. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I just like I get it, but at the same time, like, it's just kind of corny and lame. That's all. You know? Like, if you don't know about SMT4, that's fine, but then you're doing a disservice to the review. Like, if you don't know about SMT4, like, then that's a disservice to, like, you're not serving everybody for the review. You're only serving a specific person or audience that's, okay, well, I played Persona, and now I'm playing this game. What about all people who've played previous SMT games and want to know about that? Oh, well, too bad. I haven't played them. I don't know anything about them. It's just Persona with no heart. Like, I don't know. That's just my thought process. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just telling you why people are fed up with it. People are like, now we're making jokes about it. Like I made a joke about it on Twitter, you know, like, hey, I'm going to compare every game to, like, you know, now we're just joking about it. But I think at the end of the day, like people who like SMT more or people who just feel SMT is good enough to stand on its own, which it is, it's like, you know, like, can we just move on? You know, it's not going to have social links. It's not going to have the dating. That doesn't make an RPG the best RPG. Like, I can't date anybody in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I like Xenoblade Chronicles, and I like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more than I like Persona 5. You know, every game doesn't need to be dating and social links and days and calling cards and, You know, like, I get it. Like, people like that. That's fine. But that doesn't mean every RPG needs to be that. So I think that's the issue that some people are running. That SMT fans are kind of like, we don't want dating and social links. We don't want a bunch of zany characters and all that. We don't want that. We don't want that. What we want is a protagonist that doesn't talk too much. That's just you. You're just like Link. We just want somebody like Link who doesn't really talk too much. It's just awesome. And we want the demons. And we want our demons in there. And where we use like a mature Pokemon. And then we just want a minimalist story that has a few like crazy twists and turns, or like some, you know, demon stuff that's in there. Dark story, you know, and that's it, you know, and then refine the battle system. That's what SMT fans want. We don't want social links and dating and days and answering questions in class. Like, no SMT fan wants that, you know? Like, we already have Persona for that. We don't need it in every single Atlas RPG. You know? So that's just, I think that's the frustration of where the fans are coming from. And I'll have another video, like I said, talking about it some more. That's the frustration fans have, you know? That's the frustration fans are dealing with. It's like, but we don't want all this. How does it not have heart? SMT started first. This is what we want, you know? So yeah, man. Says, yeah, it was hard to listen to RGN review. No hate on them, but they kept mentioning Persona 5 was distracting. Yeah, it's distracting. It's a disservice to the fans who like SMT and want to see what it does against the best SMT games. We already know that it's not Persona. That's already been well established that it's called Shin Megami Tensei 5. It's not called Persona 5. They even dropped the Shin Megami Tensei from the Western label to try to individualize the series even more. Like, it used to be called Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 or Persona 4, but now it's just called Persona, which it's been like that in the West for a while now, but in Japan they call it Shin Megami Tensei whatever. But like, you know, that's all it is. Like I said, I'm not disappointed. It's just like kind of like low-key, it's like corny at this point. It's like, can you talk about it compared to SMT4? What's it better than that? What did it do better? What did it not do as good? What about to SMT3? Like that would be more useful than mentioning Persona 5 24/7, you know? That's all. That's just like my thought process, you know? You want to date your Pokemon? I mean, I guess if it had that social, like the game that's what they want in there, but the game isn't, it's not built for dating. It's not built for, you know, for social links. It's not built for home life and doing chores and homework and studying. It's not that. It's any type of SMT game, you're some type of demigod, and you're going into a world where there isn't any of that. There is not that. It's not a sociable game. It's not a, hey, I'm gonna go out here and talk to Veronica, you know, and I'm gonna give her some flowers, harem route. That's just not what I don't want all that in SMT. I want like devilish demon story where you have some type of huge battle between like where you're killing a god or killing a demon or something. Like, that's what I want in SMT. I don't want a bunch of story thrown in my face 24/7. I just want to fight with demons and just, you know, and just go through the twists and turns of that type of dark storyline. That's it. You know, I'm not trying to do all this other nonsense. Not that it's bad. It's not SMT. I'm doing good, man. Sorry to hear about your Switch in the end. So yeah. I mean, in fact, SMT5 video info was revealed back in 2020 partner showcase, yet many were disappointed. That is a disservice. I think some were disappointed because it didn't have any gameplay. If you're talking about that one with no gameplay. I know that's what like RGT said, but SMT fans were ecstatic. Because people were saying that the game was canceled. That it's not coming. But to say people don't understand, you don't know Switch. It takes a lot to cancel a big Switch game, especially games that have been in development for years. The install base is too big to cancel it. You know? So yeah. Want to date your Pokemon? That's what apparently that's what some people want to do, man. With SMT, you want to date the different demons in there. SMT5 doesn't even have a Big Bang Burger. Yeah, you don't eat at all in this game. But apparently demigods don't need to eat, so no eating. No eating. Shout outs though, appreciate you guys. Alright, let's go and get into some of these numbers with Nintendo though. I really like your new video about the future Nintendo console. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's get into some of this content here though, guys, alright? So, actually, you know what would be good if I just move my chat over here to this second screen. Yeah, here we go, we just move this. Oh no. Of course it disappeared. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's talk about some of this stuff that happened. So Nintendo Switch Online, I talked about that. Over 32 million, 32 members at 32 million. Nintendo says the service will be expanded and improved upon, which got people definitely feeling a certain type of way, because people are angry, or at least people online are angry about Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. It's optional, but they're angry. People are enraged. So yeah, they talked about how it's going to be, they're going to expand that. They talked about investments and how their cash is going to be used, because Nintendo's made a lot of money on the Switch. So they have up to $900 million that they're going to be investing into games heading into this, you know, with this generation and next generation. So expand game software development frameworks inside the Nintendo group. So Nintendo, the EPD or EAD or whatever, you know, they're going to be making more teams. They're going to be making more games. I mean, they're going to invest it, you know, back into it. It's 100 billion yen, which is about $900 million. So, but what's interesting is that they're even investing more into the online, apparently. Maintain and expand relations with Nintendo consumers centered on Nintendo accounts. That's online. Build infrastructure and continue to forge partnerships. So infrastructure, that's online infrastructure. Build infrastructure with the Nintendo accounts, Nintendo Switch Online. That's up to 300 billion yen. So they're investing over a billion, you know, into online and into everything, but it's going to be over the course of a long time. The infrastructure that they're talking about is the new NPLN system. So that's something that they've already started doing, and it's not a billion, not at this point. It's that they've already been investing, just to let you guys know. Like, it's not something like they're just spending it all at once. It's just ongoing investment that they're doing. So it's not like they just wrote a check for 300 billion yen to someone. That's not it. So yeah. So there's that as well. So like I said, that got people speaking all types of ways, which was funny because people just don't want to read. I saw so many comments on Twitter. People don't want to read. They don't want to read what was said. That's okay though. But yeah, that's that. Also, Nintendo's talking about who's playing the Switch. And it's interesting to see the age range. A lot of older people playing the Switch. Like the current age range, like the biggest base of people playing in terms of age is like in the early 20s to 30s. So between the age of like 32, 33 and the age of about like 22, 23. So about a 10-year age range. But there are a lot of like early 20s people that are playing this. Like, it's disproportionate to everyone else. So right now, most of the people playing, or not most, but the largest portion of age group playing the Switch are like early 20s, 21, 22 years old. So you guys can see where I'm getting this from is this graph right here. So they definitely need to just get these babies playing. I think Nintendo needs to start getting babies playing. So Laney, can you start saying your real age on here so you can actually be tracked on here? They're not tracking your age range, Laney. They're not tracking your age. So just make sure that you actually accurately report your age so we can get you in this early category right here. All right. You know, I'm over here in this low. This actually, I'm pretty sure this is me. I'm almost positive that's me. So they got me in the right 40s age range. So I'm 47. So see, look, I think that proves it right there. So I'm pretty sure that's me. So I'm in that age range. So there you go. But yeah, most people are in the look at this right here, man. Yeah, early 20s. Just a lot of you zoomers out there. A lot of you zoomers out there. This is when you stop lying about yours, I'll stop lying about mine. All right, lady. Bet. Deal. Deal. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into. Let me see if I can get some different music going here. All right, SMT. The year is 2000, so people are too lazy to change. Yeah, people are too lazy. Is it that Nintendo's collaborating again with Supergiant and to the minute? What are the chances of developing Kid Icarus game? Almost none. I don't think Nintendo would hand off that to. That's just a random association. No. Let's see. Who says I want a portable hybrid or a new Switch? I want a normal console like the GameCube. Well, it's not about what you want. It's about what most people want, and most people clearly want a portable hybrid, so we don't have to have two different systems. The Nintendo Switch is probably the smartest thing Nintendo's done in a very long time. So while you want a normal console like the GameCube only sold 20 million units. So unfortunately, you're probably not going to get that. I think most people probably want a hybrid just because you can play the games anywhere that you want. So yeah. Maybe if the GameCube sold better, you'd get what you want. Or maybe even if the Wii U sold better, you get what you want. But no, that's not happening. So, yeah. Just play what they offer or don't play at all. Let's see here. Switch totally made up for the Wii U. It did. Totally made up for the Wii U. It's going to outsell the Wii and the Wii U combined. So, absolutely. Best-selling hardware of all time. It's got its work cut out for it to beat the 3DS. Or, sorry, to beat the DS. But, yeah, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I just came to the quiz, could play a song earlier. I don't know what song you're talking about, Mr. Davis. So, yeah. I mean, GameCube made money for Nintendo. It wasn't a financial failure, but it wasn't a money maker for them. Like, because they sold a lot of software, though. Like, they did sell quite a bit of software for the amount of GameCubes on the market, but you don't want to sell 20 million. Like, that's not enough systems to be sold to continue. But I mean, I definitely think Nintendo probably consider that definitely one of a, like, their, I guess, a failure. But the system itself wasn't like, it didn't like lose them money, you know. But yeah. Oops, you forgot about the DS. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, but it's definitely possible. Like, if Nintendo goes at this pace that they're at, let's just say they go at this pace that they're at for like 2.5 more years, then they can outsell. I mean, and not only that, but like, you never like fire sales and all that. Like, if the Switch ever gets down to like once the next Switch comes out and they discount it down even lower, like the Switch could pass up the 3D or pass up the 2D or sorry, the Nintendo DS. There's too many DSs. So yeah, it's definitely possible. Jawbreaker with the $5 says we just need a more powerful Switch that is easy to use and powerful enough to get easy ports of PS5 games, and we're good to go. That's not something that's easy to do. And I also need a bike that can transform into a car, that can also transform into a plane and a house, and then I can easily get all that done. I can easily pilot it, and it won't be that expensive either, and it won't blow up when I'm in the sky, on the ground, or when I'm trying to operate it. What you just said is extremely difficult to do, considering the PS5 generates more heat than a freaking oven, rotisserie oven. You know what I'm saying? So that's Jawbreaker. What you're asking for is very difficult for a good price. Very difficult, because Steam Deck isn't even as powerful as the PS5, and that costs almost $700 for the highest model one. So no, it's not. We're good to go. That's an engineering nightmare, and a price. How much are you willing to pay for that? Thank you for the $5 though, Jawbreaker. But what you're asking for is almost impossible right now at this point for a feasible price. You need to slow your jets, my man. Thank you for the tune-in tier membership, Chris. 2 months. Thank you. Yeah, I'd prefer a Nintendo console similar to Series X or PS5. The hybrid is clearly the best choice Nintendo could make. Yeah, I mean, I get that you guys would rather have it like Xbox or PlayStation. I know you guys rather have that, but what about the portable side of things? Do they make a separate portable, then they start splitting their game development again? What if they, because they made a system that was like what Microsoft and Sony did with the Wii U. They made that, and y'all didn't buy it. You know what I'm saying? They made it like the other systems, and you guys didn't buy that. And software was split between the 3DS and the Wii U, because they'd have to do something like that. They'd have to split the software. So a lot of you guys are coming in and say, oh, well, this is what I want. But would you guys go out there and buy it and support it? I don't think so. People aren't going to be lining up to buy that if the software isn't there, because they have to split it between, because you have to have a portable. You have to have a portable too. Jawbreaker said, I didn't say as powerful as PS5, only powerful enough to get ports from PS5. Only powerful enough to get, you said easy ports from PS5. You said easy ports from PS5, so it's not about power, it's about architecture. That's really what it's about. It's not about power, it's about architecture, my man. So it's never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. Porting games just isn't easy in general. Porting is just difficult unless you want an x86 system. So thank you for another 5, Jawbreaker, but I think you don't understand the dynamics of game development. You don't understand it. Like, talk to MVG. Like, listen to what MVG has to say. Like, dude ports freaking little, tiny, smaller games like Shantae, and those are difficult as hell to port, you know, when you do certain things. So it's never going to be easy. Never going to be easy. Not if you're using a hybrid. No, it's never going to be easy. Heck, even doing Steam Deck, supporting Steam Deck, some of the stuff that they have to do for that's going to be harder or hard. So what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to get you like to understand, like, it's not something that you can just snap your fingers and make, and it's easy. Then developer can just easy put PS5 games on. Like, it's never going to be that way unless Nintendo makes a system that's just like it. Heck, sometimes they even have trouble going from PC to PS5. It's not easy to get those optimized and running what they want them to run, you know? So you just gotta, I'm trying to help you, like, keep in frame, keep in mind what's going on, you know? Dark Shadow, but thank you for the 210s, man. I appreciate it. Dark Shadow 275, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Squad. Thank you, Dark Shadows 275. Let's see if we can get some more members, guys. Let's go. That tune-in tier is only $1. I'd rather have a hybrid. I think most people rather have a hybrid. Because the thing about it is that I want to play games on the go. I just do. I was at the dentist office today. I was playing SMT5. You know, I'm at the dentist office. I'll share my thoughts on it later. But I was playing that, you know, and that's awesome. And I can't do that with PS5 and Xbox Series. Like, I can't play lying down in bed. I gotta be hooked up to a TV somewhere. When I was in Nigeria visiting, you know, my fiance, I was playing my Switch on the plane. I was playing it in the airport. I was playing it, you know, lying down in bed. I can't bring my PS5. I mean, I could bring my PS5 with me to Nigeria, but I don't want to bring my PS5 with me. I don't want to bring that big hulking system inside of a bag, you know, like when it's just moving, like it can just get damaged, you know? So, like, I think that the hybrid is probably a better option for them, you know? So that's why I can clearly separate what's best. Yeah, I don't know, man. I get that, but I mean, I think Xbox and PlayStation have what you want. If you want that, that's there with Xbox and PlayStation. I just don't understand why all systems have to do the same thing, you know? Easy was clear, the wrong word. That's all good, Jawbreaker. I think I'm understanding what you're trying to say, but it's never going to be something that's just super easy, you know? And heck, even PS5 games right now, if the developer really wants to port a PS5 game to Switch, they can do it right now. I mean, that's not something that they can't do if they really wanted to. Cloud isn't the only option for that. If they really want to port a PS5 game, they can get it done. They can do it if they wanted to, even with the current Switch. Let's see here. Hey, did you happen to play Nocturne on Switch? Yes, I did. Watch my videos on it. Want Nintendo to do something as powerful as Xbox or PS5. That's great that you guys would want that. I understand that, but they're probably not going to, guys, because it's a hybrid. So I understand that's what you guys want with next gen, but I'm just telling you guys it's not going to happen. So you can, you know what? I would like Xbox Live to be $2. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I would also like Microsoft to actually make you know, some actually make great games like that are good and not just Forza and Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd actually like them to do other things, but they're gonna make Forza and Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like lots of stuff too. I get that. You guys are, you know, I put next gen in the title, and you guys are just saying what you want, but I would like lots of things too. But it's not always gonna happen the way that you want it. So I'm just letting you guys know. Just MVG's line: prepare for disappointment, because you're not gonna get what you want. You know why you're not gonna get what you want? Because the reason why is because Nintendo has to make sure that they serve the most people, which is portable and home console integrated. And they're not going to make a system that's as powerful as PS5 somehow inside of a handheld device. And then how much are you willing to pay for that? That's going to cost like $1,000. That's not going to be for the market. You know, maybe they can make something that's almost, maybe they can make something that's comparable. Maybe they can make something that's a bit under. But don't expect that, otherwise you're gonna be upset. So just play PS5 and play Xbox if that's what you want. If power is the most important and that's what you want, just play. Those systems are there for you, like they're there for you. You know. Let's see. I took my 360 to Mexico, but in my luggage in 06, it got stolen at the airport. Such a headache, man. They ended up paying me the used price for it. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Hybrid made more money than Nintendo. Well, me, I want games. That's what I want. I want games. I want as many games as possible. As many Nintendo. And I don't want the splitting of home console and portable. I don't want that. I do not want that anymore, because that's been a problem for a very long time. I would love for there to be more power. That'd be great. And they'll do that. But I don't want there to be, oh, well, just make Xbox and PlayStation. Like, just do what they do. Because then what happens to the port? Because you have to make a portable for Japan. It's not even like a question. You have to have a portable in Japan. Like, you have to. Have you guys seen the Xbox and PlayStation sales in Japan? Yeah, you have to have a portable, right? So Nintendo would have to split their divisions again to where they make a portable and they make a home console. Having them play the same games, is that possible? But to have the power, then one of them is... I mean, it's possible, but that's just more hardware for us to buy, you know? So it's better if they just do one. I think the Switch has proven that. But like I said, you guys... feel free to, you can say whatever that you want, you know? If you want that, you want it, but chances of you getting it are somewhat slim. Now, chances of you getting something that's comparable with DLSS or something that's like, it still looks almost as good through tricks and through modern tech that NVIDIA uses, some new tech, that's definitely possible. Realistically, I hope they can approximate the PS4 performance with the next Switch. I think they'll get a bit above PS4. I think they'll get around maybe PS4 Pro, but the thing about it, you can't compare it one-to-one, Laney. I think MVG always says this. You can't compare it one-to-one teraflop or power range. Like, you really can't, because as you get new systems, new architecture, new techniques, those type of old school, okay, well, this was this powerful, that's a completely different architecture. That's a completely different, you know, that's old school techniques that they use within, you know, their graphics. So for example, like DLSS, that has nothing to do with power, you know what I'm saying? But you can get a DLSS image, you know, on a rig that isn't as powerful as a different rig, but one of them is using DLSS and the other one isn't. And that one's going to look just as good as the one that's more powerful, right? So I think that as you introduce new technology and new hardware, the power or teraflop range becomes less and less relevant. And it's more about what are you doing with that, you know, to what new tech do you have in there that can do all the bells and whistles, the graphical techniques, the ray tracing or 4K or whatever the case is. So I think that's more important. I think that they make their system that's more like that, you know, which I think that they're going to do DLSS, you know, some type of scaler, you know, that they're going to use. So yeah. I think they can make it, so yeah, approximate. Yeah, but like I said, it's not going to be gauged in, you know, PS4 power or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like, so for example, what I mean by that is that like DLSS, like, I don't know if you know about that, but like PS4 power, PS4, it might be approximately that power of a PS4, right? But the image quality and the graphics could look a lot better because of new techniques. So the power of the PS4 doesn't matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter where the power is at when you have all these new and different techniques in there that make it look way better than what it actually power-wise it is. Like, we talked about this on the Spawncast the other day too. MVG explained it a bit more as well. Jawbreaker with the $5 says, would it be reasonable to expect the next Switch to be as powerful enough to get most Square Enix, Capcom, Koei Tecmo? It's a game-by-game basis. It's not about power. Once again, I'm trying to explain it to you guys. You guys aren't understanding. It's not about power. Really, it really isn't about power. It's not. I think that's a very basic way of looking at it. It's more about development resources. It's more about the architecture. Like, that's the most important thing, not the power of the system. Okay? So to say, is it going to be powerful enough to get this, that's not it. It's about the architecture, and if it's about the investment, it's about how well the system does. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Switch right now. Switch was powerful enough to get The Witcher 3, right? But if the Switch didn't sell well, it would have never got The Witcher 3. Then everyone would have said that the Switch isn't powerful enough to get The Witcher 3. You guys see what I'm saying? It's about the development atmosphere. It's about the tools. It's about what they provide for that. Okay, what they provide in the next Switch. Not about power. That's not the be-all, end-all, guys. Just to let you guys know. I know that's the easiest thing to point out, but it's not about that. But I guarantee you, if Switch sold like trash, people would have said the Switch isn't powerful enough to get The Witcher 3. The devs would have come out and said, oh, well, we don't know, though, Switch, it doesn't, you know. It would have been the same song and dance that we saw on the Wii U, you know. But since the Switch sold well, oh, well, yeah, it's powerful. Yeah, it got Witcher 3. It got these games that people said that would be impossible to put on the Switch, right? That's what they call impossible port. What? There's no way that can run on that. It's nowhere near as powerful as PS4. Okay. You know? So yeah, that's essentially what's going down with that. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Hopefully it makes sense. Well, go check out my video on GTA Trilogy Remastered if you want to hear what I think about that Undead. I made a video on it. So yeah. It's not about the Wii U sucking. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's just an opinion. That's not the point. Swap performance and final outcome with final outcome. Swap performance with final outcome. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? Says I want a 25 teraflop handheld in 2035. Like I get it. Like obviously putting more power into the system, that's definitely important. Of course they'll do that, guys. I mean, that's like trivial. But to sit there like right now at this point and say, will it be powerful enough to get all this? It's about if the system sells. If the system sells, then you'll see whatever. If the development tools and architecture, if the RAM, I mean, let's talk about that. You can have power. You can have a big old huge graphics card, but what if the RAM is low? Like if the RAM and if the, you know, bandwidth memory is good, if other things are good in there to get stuff running the way the developers want to, not just power, graphics card, then they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you can't, right now at this point, it's impossible to say, oh, they're going to put everything on there. We don't know. There might be all sorts of reasons why they don't want to put something on there, you know? I have no idea. Not right. It's too early. Thank you for the $15, Jawbreaker. I appreciate that, man. Seriously. Thank you for supporting. How's life? This whole left side of my mouth is numb. So you guys become members to cheer me up, okay? Members and support cheers me up because I had a root canal today. I had a root canal today, a part of a root canal at least, and yeah, and it's still not done because this tooth is jacked up pretty bad. So yeah, let's see if we can get a new member. PS3 was hard to develop for, even though it had a lot of power at the time. PS3, well, that was the architecture. See, so I mean, it's like they've got to make sure that they have the right architecture and tools. That's the more important thing than anything. Tools, architecture, and you know, and development resources to make sure that they get things done. Like power is power. That's fine. Like I get that, but that's not the most important thing. That's not the most important thing. Devs are the big part of the reason people feel the Switch is too weak. They've been lying for years. Devs? I don't know. A lot of the fans talk about stuff that they don't know about too. So it's also that as well. Go watch my videos on Persona if I have any chance for it on Switch. Binna. I've talked about that a million times. So yeah, it's possible. Anything's possible. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? How you doing, dude? I was actually thinking about you the other day, man. I was thinking, I wonder how Cosmic's doing because I know things weren't too hot before I left to Nigeria. So are you okay, bro? Arise? You said Arise is not that good of a game. Arise is a fantastic game. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's like the highest rated RPG of the year so far. I don't know. You see games on the system. I never felt Switch was too weak. I mean, like, I get it though, because if you compare it to like what Microsoft and Sony's doing, definitely is a lot weaker. So like, I can see why some people feel that way. I get it, but I don't see the Switch as the same thing. Like, I already have an Xbox and PlayStation. I don't need 10 systems that all do the same thing. Like, I don't care. Like, I know, contrary to popular belief, I don't really care if a third-party game, if I can play it. If it comes to Switch, it comes to Switch. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I can play it on Xbox or PlayStation. But I think that some people care about it when it comes to first-party stuff in terms of the performance of some games. Most of Nintendo's games run pretty good, but there are some games that definitely could be better. But that's more of development resource, more so than it is anything else, you know? Time as well. Like, time, development resource, what they did. There's just some things that you can't fix, some things that you can, some things that just don't work well. Development's nuts, you know, but I think that with the next Switch, definitely they're going to have, it's going to be a lot better, because I think the next Switch isn't going to be like Nintendo and their games. They're not going to make like a super crazy graphical jump next generation. I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's like the games are going to look better, but it's just going to be higher resolution, and it's just going to be like a bit more detail here and there. Like, I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, you know? But that's just me. Like, I don't think the games are going to look anything like way crazier. They're going to look more detailed and look better. You're going to see the difference. Nothing too crazy. Yo, let's go! Get the poses going. Shout outs to JoJo Fridays, JoJo Boys. My man Shinru with the $20 holla. And he says, here's the JoJo Fridays. Let's go Ninjas and Hokage. Just picked up Immortals Phoenix Rising for $15 from Amazon. Next week is brutal, bro. SMT5 can't come sooner. Think we'll see Tales of Arise come to Switch? Yes, I think Tales of Arise will come to Switch. Battle theme from Tales of Arise? Yeah, I got you. Tales of Arise battle theme. Yeah, I think it'll come. Bandai Namco's games are just late. Check out I actually made a video about that not too long ago. So make sure you guys check that out if you can. All right, here. I'm just going to start it from here. I just hope they double down on game output. Well, they're investing nearly $1 billion into it. So, yeah. They got to jump into 60 frames per second next gen, though. Well, they don't really have to jump into 60 frames per second next gen, because they've already jumped to it this gen. Like, Super Smash Brothers is 60 frames per second. ARMS is 60 frames per second. There are multiple games that are. If you mean every single game is going to be 60 frames per second, there's no guarantee that every single game will be 60 frames per second. Just like there's no guarantee for even Xbox and PlayStation that every game is going to be that. So don't count on it, but it'll probably be a game-by-game basis, just like it is this generation. But it's definitely possible to have like more performance options, stuff like that. But there's a ton of, Nintendo's made a bunch of games that are 60 frames. But every game, you can't say every game will be. We don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Jawbreaker with the $5 says Namco mostly does late PS4 ports for Switch, so I'm sure Arise will show up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, most of their games that they've released so far have just come late to Switch. So I'm guessing Arise and Scarlet Nexus will be late as well. So yeah, thank you for the $5 though. Tales of Arise is 100% my game of the year at the moment. Yeah, it's. I wish I've got the chance to play it, because if I got the chance to play it more, it might be my front runner. But right now, Dread's my front runner. And while I can't share too many thoughts on SMT5, I'll share them more later. SMT5 is definitely right there with Dread. But if I played Arise more, I definitely probably would have put Arise in that front runner category based off the demo. Like, the demo was amazing. Like, I like it a lot. I just haven't got a chance to play because I was in Nigeria for freaking a month and a half. And PS5 isn't portable, and there's no Switch version of Tales of Arise, so I couldn't take it with me anywhere. So I just couldn't play it. And I bought the game when I was in Nigeria. I actually bought the game and had it shipped. It was in my mom picked it up from my mailbox. And so I had it here waiting for me as soon as I got back. But it's still sealed. It's still sealed in the case. I want to buy the Xbox version, so I'm gonna wait for Black Friday and just buy it for like $25 or whatever, $30. So I'll buy the Xbox version and keep the PS5 version just sealed, just to help out. Because I mean, I want them to do more. I want Tales to be successful, so I'll buy another copy. But yeah, Tales of Arise would definitely. I think it would be up there for me if I played it, more. But I mean, hopefully I get a chance to play it, because like I do my game of the year by December. I do everything, but I give myself the whole year. So I think I'll be done with SMT5 by, I'll be done with that game by that maybe early December. I'll be done with that game with all the content. So then I can probably get into Tales of Arise. That's the next game on my list is Tales of Arise. Like, that's the very next game on my list. It's Tales of Arise. So absolutely. Absolutely. Just like the emotional impact of Arise over suspensive dread, so it's the deciding factor. I mean, Arise has a lot of gameplay in there too, so that's not a bad pick to put Arise over dread. I mean, value-wise, you definitely get more with Arise for sure, and the game was really good. You know, Dread for me, from what I've played, I mean, if you want to just compare from what I've played, the demo of Arise to Dread, I mean, I just think I beat it though, so it's not a fair comparison. Dread's ending and Dread's gameplay was just incredible, like the way that the game just plays, and it's Metroid, they brought it back, but Arise definitely isn't a bad pick for sure. Arise definitely isn't a bad pick, and like I said, you get way more content with Arise, so yeah, not a bad pick at all. It might have been my pick, so yeah. But Dread's super good. So yeah. What's a checkerboard 60? I think you mean checkerboard. Is that a slang? Checkerboard is usually used for like upscaling a 4K, but like fake 4K checkerboard. But I know what you meant, like inconsistent or like inconsistent 60. You know, it just depends. Some games are okay at like like uncapped frame rate. Like Bayonetta is uncapped. Like Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U was uncapped, and I thought it played just fine. It's stable and set at 60 on the Switch for the most part, with very little or few dips. But on the Wii U, when I originally played it, I was like, okay, this is fine, you know. And it was not set at 60. It was uncapped, you know. I'm actually not surprised that Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 6 never showed up, because fighting games don't necessarily do amazing on the Switch outside of Smash Brothers. Most fighting games aren't really like big on Switch or Nintendo gamers, so I'm not really too surprised about that. In my opinion, it's very likely that Switch total lifetime sales will ultimately be somewhere between DS and PS2 and PS4. You're not going out on a limb there, Minato Mario. I mean, Switch is going to pass a PS4 very soon here. So, I mean, it's going to very easily be in between those systems. So, not going out on too much on a limb there. But no, I feel you though, Minato. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it might pass them up. It might be a little bit before then. You know, we don't know. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see on it. Yo, shout outs to Umar. Hey, with the $5. Thank you so much for the 5. Hey, I appreciate you. By the way, I appreciate you guys' support. Seriously, like, for a content creator my size and my stream size, you guys' support that comes through, I really do appreciate it. It's pretty nuts. So thank you guys. Keep it coming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Helps me get the content out and stream every single day. So thank you guys so much. Honestly, I mean that from my heart. Umar with the $5 says, "Hey OJ, I just wanted to let you know that since you've gone on vacation, I got a new job where I make double what I used to make." Yo, double what you used to make? Hey, congratulations on that, man. Seriously, congrats. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm glad that you're able to get a new job and move up in life. That's all we strive for, is making sure that we move up. You know, so hey, man, salutes, shout outs, congratulations, and I couldn't be more proud of you, bro. What other big fighting games have been released on the Switch besides Smash? What other big fighting games have released on the Switch besides Smash? Big? What's a big fighting game? That's what I want to know. I mean, there's Street Fighter that's on the Switch. There's Street Fighter 30th anniversary. I mean, there's Blaze Blue. I mean, most of the fighting games that you know about are on the Switch. Like most of the anime fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, that's another big game on the Switch. Dragon Ball Fighters, you know. So I mean, like, it's pretty standard stuff, dude. What's AAA? What's a AAA fighting game? What does that mean? So what is name all the AAA fighting games? What does that mean? Jawbreaker. Dead or Alive is AAA? Since when? What makes Dead or Alive AAA over, like, let's say Dragon Ball Fighters? If you don't mind me, I'm trying to understand your definition of AAA. If you don't mind me asking, just so I can answer your question better. But I don't understand how Dead or Alive is a AAA fighting game. Tekken, Soul Calibur, those are AAA fighting games. You named just there's so 3. That's it. Is there anything else outside of those 3 games that are AAA fighting games? Because those are pretty much the main 3 fighting games that are out there. I don't know if Dead or Alive is. I don't know what AAA means when it comes to a fighting game, but I don't know if Dead or Alive is AAA. I think the graphics just look. Do you mean like good-looking 3D fighting games? Is that what you mean? If you mean like good-looking 3D fighting games, there's not much in terms of good-looking 3D fighting games. I think that's what you mean. You already know that Tekken and Soul Calibur aren't on there, so Dead or Alive is the other one. Street Fighter is a Sony exclusive. It's Sony and PC exclusive. They bought exclusive rights to that, so Street Fighter isn't even on Xbox. You know, more like marquee fighting. What does that mean? I'm still trying to understand what marquee fighting means. So, what about Dragon Ball FighterZ? Is that marquee fighting? What about Blaze Blue? That's a marquee fight? That's a marquee fighting game. So, Blaze Blue. What about Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle? What about stuff like that? Are those marquee fighting games? Your point of view is so subjective to the point to where I can't answer your question normally. Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch, does that count? Okay, Mortal Kombat 11, that's AAA. All right, so Mortal Kombat 11, that's one. There you go. Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube sold best in the West. Link included the numbers, successive entries never came, but the audience is there. I mean, is it? I mean, Soul Calibur didn't even do that great on Xbox and PlayStation. You know, Tekken did okay, but that's on huge install base with did okay, but Soul Calibur didn't do that great on Xbox and PlayStation. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Let's see here. DOD Beach Volleyball is AAA. I think it meant DOA Beach Volleyball is AAA. Okay, there you go. Brawlhalla AAA Brawlhalla. Shoutouts. Brawlhalla AAA. How about King of Fighters? I think there's King of Fighters on the Switch. Speaking of Bogard. Speaking of Buster Wolf. Nah, shoutouts though. Hopefully I answered your question. I would say Mortal Kombat would be the game then. That'd be like the only game. Good graphics. I think you mean good graphics in 3D fighting. That's what you mean. I think it's good graphics in 3D fighting game. Mortal Kombat would be the game that I would say. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's the standard. If the graphics look good, it's AAA. I think that's essentially what you're saying. Like, good looking graphics equals AAA. I don't think Dead or Alive is a AAA fighting game. I don't, considering what that game is. I don't know if you've seen what they did in that game, Dead or Alive, but I don't consider that. I consider that just a fighting game. I don't know if there's any AAA fighting. To be honest, I don't know if there's any AAA fighting game. I mean, maybe Mortal Kombat, but I mean, I don't really know if there is any game that you can really consider a AAA fighting game. I just think that fighting games have good graphics, so people put them in their AAA. If you're talking about AAA quality, in terms of the game quality, review-wise, Metacritic-wise, animations-wise, like the quality of the game, Switch has, like, Dragon Ball FighterZ is definitely that. Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Switch has a ton of those. You know, those are all high-quality, fighting games on the Switch. He was talking about I think he was talking about third-party. Pokemon's a first-party game. Cost with the $5. I like to see Bloody Roar come back when it comes to fighters. Bloody Roar. That name is interesting. Yeah, I played Bloody Roar back in the day. No, quality is subjective. Your opinion of AAA is subjective, too. So, at this point, your opinion of AAA is subjective. Big budget. We don't know the budgets of any of these games. I have no idea the budget of Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur. I have no idea of the budget of any of those games. So, I don't know what the budget is. Virtual Fighter's budget seemed to be tiny. Virtual Fighter, that game from Sega that that PS3 game that they just put out on PS4, that game, that's AAA? Yeah, I have no idea. Your definition of AAA is definitely subjective at this point. Because there's no way in hell that Virtual Fighter cost us as much as Mortal Kombat to make. They're not even, I don't think they're even close. That's just my opinion. So at this point, we're just going subjectively based off of whatever. There is no definition of it, because that game, Virtual Fighter, that was a PS3. That was a PS3 game, dude. That wasn't a PS. It was a PS3 game. You know, so like that game that's AAA too. I think Dragon Ball Fighters might have cost more to make than that game, honestly. So yeah, I think basically what you're trying to say is if the graphics look good, then it's AAA. That's what you're equating it to, because I can almost guarantee you Dragon Ball Fighters cost more money than that Virtual Fighter game to make. I can actually look, I can probably find some sources and get back to you on that one, but I can almost guarantee you that Dragon Ball Fighters cost more to make. Almost guarantee you that it did than that Virtual Fighter game. So yeah. Mortal Kombat got that Warner Bros. Budget. Mortal Kombat, you can tell that the quality's there just because of what they do. They do a lot of extra stuff that's like not even necessary. Like they have like a lot of content in the game, the single player, the crypt mode, the amount of characters, like obviously like the X-ray, this like stuff like that costs so much money. The end, like how they do things, that's just insane. It probably costs a ton. I don't know though. But I mean, we're putting Dead or Alive. I don't think Dead or Alive and Mortal Kombat are on the same budget wise. There's no way. You know, not only that, but they also had a budget to make the game on Switch too. So not only did they have enough budget for Xbox, PlayStation, you know, PC, but they also had a budget to make the game to port the game on Switch day and date with the other versions. So I mean, that's probably a big budget game. I would guess that is. But I don't know about these other games like Virtual Fighter and Dead or Alive. I don't know about all that. I don't even know about Soul Calibur compared to Mortal Kombat. So yeah. Jump Force is definitely AAA. Yeah, Jump Force is definitely AAA. You got Double Dragon, Jump Force and Naruto on the Switch. Oh man. The money that went to Injustice 2's facial animations for cutscenes, Virtual Fighter greater than Virtual Fighter's budget. I have no idea. Like I said, I think Jawbreaker brings up good. He brings up good points. I think Jawbreaker has some good points in terms of what he's trying to say. I don't disagree with it. I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm just saying I don't know how he's trying to like I said, this is a very common thing for the internet, right? Graphics look good, AAA. But that's not necessarily the case. Like, and then like, what's the starting value for AAA? Is it like, I mean, we don't know the budgets of any. I don't know the budgets of any of these games. We can look at it and say, okay, we think it's low budget. I think it's high budget, but I can't definitively say one way or another on, you know, on this to answer like the question, you know. But it's a good discussion though. It's definitely a good discussion. It's definitely a good discussion. This shirt, it's on Amazon. Just look up Plus Ultra, All Might shirt. You'll find it. So DOA and Mortal Kombat are nowhere near the same. Mortal Kombat probably has the biggest budget, if I had to guess. All those crossovers and such. Yeah, I would guess that Mortal Kombat probably has the biggest. That was just to be my guess, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't definitively say, but that would be my guess. Let's see here. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles is AAA in my opinion. Yeah, I strongly disagree in putting that game in a AAA category. If you're gonna put it with Mortal Kombat, I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree with that. But hey, if you think it's AAA, everybody, your definition of AAA is definitely subjective. I highly doubt that they spent a AAA budget, like a real, but hey, if you think it is, then that's fine. Then I guess that means that Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is AAA. Then those games are the Ninja Storm games are AAA, because that's what Demon Slayer kind of is like, you know. So yeah, I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about that, but hey, it is what it is. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Basically, I think it's not about games that he likes. It's about if he thinks the graphics look good. If the graphics look good to him, usually like 3D looking graphics, not 2D, it's AAA. If the game is 2D, then it's not AAA. It's the internet, it's the Twitter definition of AAA. Graphics look good, AAA. Graphics don't look 2D or not what I think looks good, not AAA. So it's the very basic, most basic form of AAA. It's not factual by any means, though. It's not. It's actually just, he's just wrong, to be honest. I mean, if you want me to be completely honest, he's just wrong, because we don't know the budgets for any of these games. So there's no. I mean, you can have an opinion, but there's no facts to back up anything. It's just, I just conjecture, just guessing, just gamer guessing. I don't know what to call it, but just randomly saying this game's AAA, this game's AAA, this game's AAA. Like you don't know the budget. You don't know the budget of the game. So how do you know what's AAA or not? You know. On top of that, we haven't even established, or anybody here hasn't even established, what is the threshold for AAA when it comes to budget? What is the minimum between a game getting to be AAA? I love this discussion too. You guys know how I love this discussion because I've had it a lot of times on here, but there's always new people, so we can have it again. But what is the threshold for a game before it becomes AAA with the budget or not? If you can't tell me that, then how do you guess what a AAA game is? All you can do is just say what you think. You just, maybe, I think this is AAA. You know, I think this is high budget, you know, but that's why I tend to try not use those terms unless I absolutely have to describe something, you know? So yeah. That doesn't even make sense. He says, I wouldn't even call Switch a AAA system, even though it's done very well. There's no such thing as a AAA system. What does that even mean? Systems aren't graded towards AAA or not. That's not the point. You mean the budget, R&D, research and development? Is that what you're talking about? Like, that makes zero sense. That's also wrong. That's just made up nonsense, Clinton. No offense to you, but AAA is based off of budget for said piece of software, not a device that it's running on. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. There's no such thing as a AAA console or not. That doesn't make sense. On top of that, you have no idea how much Nintendo invested into the Switch in terms of research and development. We have no idea how much it costs. We have no idea about that, but I can guarantee you it costs a lot. It costs a lot. So to say, oh, that's not even a AAA system, that doesn't even make sense. That's you just made up your own thing. Who says that? But hey, it is what it is. Graphics are part of it, I guess. What I mean by AAA is big budget, marquee release. More often than not, it's mainline releases in big franchises, things like that. So Dragon Ball Z isn't a big franchise? Is that what you're trying to tell me? So is Dragon Ball FighterZ AAA or not? And big budget. What's a big budget? That's all I'm trying to say. Like, if you guys don't understand why I'm going in on this one here, it's because to dispel this notion that gamers have that they think that they know more than what they actually know, and they think that, oh, well, this is AAA, this is AAA, this is AAA. He just said Demon Slayer. He put that in the same category as Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? As AAA game. And it's just not. It's just not. I know around what those games, because I have some things, I know around what those games would be, but Demon Slayer and Mortal Kombat are not in the same AAA in terms of budget. Warner Bros. Spent millions of dollars more than Sega did, or Aniplex, or whoever does that with Demon Slayer. Millions of more dollars. So that's the reason why I'm talking about this, because people just say whatever they want, but I can guarantee you Demon Slayer and Mortal Kombat are nowhere near each other in budget. Guarantee you. Nowhere near each other. Nowhere near each other. So anything that's a big franchise. So what you can say is that a AAA game. So what if the game has you said a big budget game in a big marquee franchise, but we don't know the budgets. That's the thing. We don't know the budgets. That's the biggest issue that I have. So I guess we can just agree to disagree. Persona 5 is AAA. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is not. That's also false. As somebody who's working hands-on with Atlas, and actually I have some insight on that. That's ridiculous. That's false. That's 100% false. Atlas spent a ton of money on SMT5. It took them freaking 5 years. It took 5 years of development, 4 or 5 years of development. So yeah, that's definitely false. But I'm thinking you're just joking around, Silver Ramos. I'm thinking you're just joking. But that's actually that's super cat. So yeah, you work with Atlas. I'm working with Atlas, which you guys will see some stuff coming up pretty soon here. I mean, I did say that I got a review code, so I work with them. If they give you a review code, then you work with the company, right? So I don't work for Atlas. I'm working with Atlas on some things, just like I work with Nintendo on some things, or I work with Square Enix on FF7 Remake. I worked with them on that. I work with them. I work with lots of companies. I work with Capcom on Monster Hunter Rise. I work with lots of companies, you know. But I do have I have a source or two. Not anybody on the inside of Atlas, but some other sources that I do have when it comes to Sega and Atlas and things. So yeah. Persona 5 is Persona is no longer a spin-off. Persona is its own franchise now. So yeah. Let's see. Can we change the subject? It's literally making me dumber. No, it's not too bewildering that Persona 5 isn't on Switch, to be honest. It's not too bewildering right now. It's actually not. Because if you know the company Atlas, then it's not really not that bewildering. It's Atlas. So they've been doing this for a long time. They do singular game development. And Persona, the way that game was built, it's built in a certain type of way. I think it'll come over, but Atlas has been spending all their money on SMT5 for the Switch. Like, a lot of the development time and resources have been spent to making sure that SMT5 is what it is. So it doesn't really surprise me too much that it's not at this point. It would have been great to have, though. Jawbreaker reminds me of, like, a far more intelligent Cal M. Not to hate on Cal M. A far more tolerable Cal M. That's what Jawbreaker reminds me of. Shout outs to Jawbreaker. And one that actually donates, too. So shout outs to my man, Jawbreaker. Cal M is just annoying and says things and does it. And not a member either. Let's see here. Shout outs though. No, shout outs to Cal M. Shout outs to Cal M. Shout outs to Jawbreaker. Both of you guys are awesome. Atlas is late to all consoles. They are. They are late to all consoles. They are late to all consoles. SMT5 being exclusive is a huge deal for them. It is a pretty big deal. Hey, but what's up, TH3? Welcome to the stream, dude. OJ, can you see my question? I got Double Dragon. Oh, I said shoutouts. That you got Double Dragon shoutouts. Let's go. Let's see. I'm the Persian Caleb. No, I like you more though. I like you more than Jawbreaker. I like you more than Caleb. Because at least you're somewhat logical with what you're saying. Like I said, you donated. So I like you more. I like you more. Oh my gosh. No, shout outs to Callum though. Shout outs to Callum. No hate towards Callum. No hate towards Jawbreaker. No hate towards anybody. This is like I said, it's a good discussion. It's good to have opinions on both sides. It's good to go back and forth. Like, I like that. It helps pass the time and it helps, you know, keep the conversation going and people can give their opinion on stuff. I might sometimes react harshly to certain things, but it doesn't mean I hate you. It doesn't mean I hate you. It means that we're just having a conversation like you're a homie in the room, you know? So that's essentially it. So you think we'll ever get Persona 5? So check out my videos, guys. I've already talked about this like a lot on the channel. So check out my videos on the channel. Just go look up Persona 5 Switch and you'll see everything that I say on it. So there's no point in me reiterating that. I mean, that's beating the horse. The horse is dead. The horse is being beat dead with that. You know, beating a dead horse. Horse being beat dead. So we've already talked about that 5 billion times. At least the Jawbreaker to provide rebuttals. Well, at least better ones than Cal has. That's for sure. Let's see here. The Naruto Storm games. Yeah, at this point, AAA is it's a subjective opinion at this point. There's no definition for it. It's subjective. Now that we got Demon Slayer being put in the same category as Mortal Kombat 11, like, yeah, at this point, it's definitely. And like I said, nobody knows the threshold for what it is in terms of big budget. I have no idea. I have a general idea of the budgets just because I have a few sources here and there. But can I say, and a lot of the time, a budget for a game is a lot of it's marketing. A lot of the time, budget is marketing. So, I mean, if one game gets a higher, maybe has around the same development budget, but has a way higher marketing budget, I mean, does that game, is that more AAA than the other game? I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, whatever, So yeah, what do I think of Elden Ring? I think it looks okay. I have a reaction that I'll be putting up this weekend, maybe on Sunday. Something like that. Maybe early Sunday morning. This is a weird Genova, that's copyright. Okay, here we go. This is not. So yeah, beat the Dead Horse Simulator Essence. Yeah. Beat the Dead Horse Simulator Essence. So all right, so any other questions, guys, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Next Gen, when it comes to what Nintendo's done for their financial sales reports, It was pretty interesting to see. Let's just go over some of the other information that we do have, guys. Nintendo Switch, if you missed it, Nintendo Switch sales, Nintendo Switch hardware sales is at 92.87 million. Nintendo sold over 681 million units of software. Nintendo's software count, think about this for a second, guys. Nintendo's software count at 681 million, that is more than the that's more than the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS combined, with even more hundreds of millions on top of that. That's nuts. That's nuts. Jawbreaker with another $5. I think that's enough to put you past the Hokage of the stream. I think that's, yeah, that's how many is that, Jawbreaker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, Jawbreaker. Stream Hokage is Jawbreaker. Yo, thank you so much, man. Thank you for all the donations today. That's very, very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. Thank you for supporting the stream. So Switch is my favorite console of this generation. I'm kind of fed up with Sony. So that's why I'm curious about Switch 2 and Switch 2's third-party support. No, I see what you're saying, Jawbreaker. All your questions are legitimate. All your questions are absolutely legitimate. And I feel you, bro. Like I said, I like you. I feel you. And I think that you bring good conversation to the table. I like it. I don't dislike it. I like it when people bring maybe opposing opinions that oppose or whatever, but of course, tasteful way, you know. But no, I agree. I can see where you're saying and where you're going with it. Maybe you want to just like cut bait with Sony, but I mean, Sony's the king of third party, man. Sony always has every third party game, so it's going to be tough to shake Sony. And I just don't think Nintendo's going to be able to complete, because like third party games don't sell on Switch like they sell on Sony's devices. So there's always going to be some type of slight perception or bias as long as Nintendo doesn't make an identical system, you know, and completely cater towards Sony. But it's also because of the first party games. And thank you, Mr. Davis, for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. The problem is that Nintendo's first party games are so good. Some developers are a little bit like, man, should we even take the time and effort to port, even if the system was as powerful, you know, or architecture wise, because are Nintendo fans going to buy the game? That sentiment is still somewhat around. You know, so it's hard for Nintendo to shake that because they're going to promote their games more so than anything. Sony looks, I mean, right now the big holiday game for Sony is freaking Call of Duty. That's the big holiday game for Sony is Call of Duty, you know? So it's like they give out tons of money. So Microsoft gives out tons of Game Pass money, you know? Nintendo doesn't do that. So there's also sentiment there too. You guys got to think about it in that way as well, you know? So there's also that. So I don't know. Sony's always gonna have that third-party support, man. Shout outs to Jawbreaker, become the new stream Hokage. Anybody does more than $30, they will pass up Jawbreaker though. So still got time for that. So yeah, hey OJ, Ali's short on cash. I think he meant a little short. Guess I have to pay my rent today. Hey, look, Mr. Davis, don't worry about it, bro. First of all, you already donate a lot, man. So I'm not really worried. I'm not too worried about that. So thank you for the support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. You know. So yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Well, SMT5 is Nintendo's big holiday game. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the big holiday games. Let me tell you the big holiday games for Nintendo. Nintendo has a 4-pronged strategy for this holiday that they're all considering the big holiday games. Metroid Dread, Mario Party Superstars, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and also Shin Megami Tensei 5. Soon, sometime soon, you guys will see a trailer that kind of puts together everything. Nintendo's gonna put everything together like the holidays. It's probably gonna be, you're gonna see new stuff like them advertising Dread and these other games coming up pretty soon, and also December as well. So Nintendo, that's their holiday games. That's what they consider their big holiday games, are those 4 games. So yeah, and also even with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, they also consider that to be a holiday, you know, sales mover. So even that game as well. Yes, thank you. Yes, prioritize rent. Yes, TH3. Mr. Davis, prioritize rent. Don't worry about it, man. You've already donated a lot. Don't worry about it, dude. You're good. Just get your rent paid. Make sure you have enough for your bills and your food and your housing and everything before you give anything to me. You know, just make sure you have and like I said, you've donated enough. You're good, man. And you're a member as well. So I appreciate that. SMT is going to do really well. It's tracking very well. It's tracking very well. I mean, it's going to be the best-selling SMT game of all time. So, I mean, what more can you ask for when it comes to a certain franchise? Every game isn't going to sell like other games, but I think fans are going to react very positively to SMT5. I think that the Advance Wars delay to next year and the fact that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is a remake, not a new Pokemon game, I think that really helps out SMT5 a bit more this holiday. But yeah, SMT5 is going to be pushed pretty hard. You guys should look out for stuff coming up pretty soon here. Obviously, you already see the reviews. But there's going to be more stuff coming up, so look out for that, guys. SMT5 is a big game. So yeah, hardware with the OLED screen. OLED, yeah, absolutely. There's also devs that will never pay attention to Nintendo consoles. Yeah, some won't. Oh, by the way, this Snow Castle. Oh, this is really good. I love this track. This is like my favorite track from Tekken. But anyway, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing more. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. So yeah, it's great. SMT and Metroid getting a lot of love. Yeah, holiday should be even good for Metroid's gonna get another resurgence during the holiday season. People are gonna definitely buy that. So yeah, okay. My numbness is going away on the left side of my mouth. Shout out, let's go, boys. Whew, that lasted a long time. They were drilling my teeth back. They were drilling my teeth on, you know, around like 12 or around 12 something. Ooh, 5 hours. It's going away though. It's going away. Got a question? What's going on with the games coming out? Come on, next year, winter. Okay, like the release lineup. Yeah, you've got next year. You've got they're gonna detail them more probably like at a Nintendo Direct. But we do have Triangle Strategy in March. That's like a big game. We got Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's in January. So those are the two big ones. And then like April, we've got some stuff that's going down. I think Kirby might be March too. Kirby might be March or April or May. That's a long range. But yeah, those are the games that are coming out in the beginning of next year. I had a root canal this time last year. Not fun, but when you're done, it feels amazing. Yeah. Well, dude, this I have a root canal, and this tooth right here is a root canal, dude. But my root is all jacked. It's split into two for some reason, and I have no idea why it's split into two. So they're like, you know, they're confused on the root canal. They had to take a 3D. I had to pay for it too. It was expensive, but anyway, whatever. I had to take like a 3D X-ray of the tooth, and they said they're gonna try to fix it some more. But even then, like, they're not sure. Like, they might have to have like a surgery on my tooth, like to where it really goes in there and fixes everything. But he's not 100% sure. So this tooth for some reason is just the root jacked up really bad. It's way worse than what you'd normally expect from a root canal. But yeah, I did get a partial root canal done on this tooth. So they went in, injected it, drilled all around, and it hurt like hell. It really did hurt. It hurt so bad I was like laughing. I was like trying not to laugh. It hurt so bad at times. Just like it felt like somebody's stabbing you in your mouth at some point, like with a needle, like slowly stabbing you. And then it felt like somebody's like literally like drilling your mouth, like drilling like your gums or something like that. It hurt. It was, like I said, it hurt so bad I was like laughing. Oh my gosh. He's like, how you feel? I was like, I had like a tear. I was like, great. He's like, I'll numb it. He said, I'll numb it a little bit more. I was like, whatever, dude. I'm like, I'm good. Just if it hurts, it hurts. Whatever. Who cares? How much pain does a root canal cause? How much pain is it like when you're getting the root canal or when you have to get a root canal? When you have when your tooth is jacked up to where you have to where you need a root canal, it hurts. It hurts like hell. Like the nerve is exposed. As soon as you have you drink something cold or you eat something, you immediately feel a sharp pain. Like ow, like somebody's like pulling your a nerve, like pulling like your little nerve for your tooth. It feels like somebody's like pulling that out, you know? It hurts. So yeah, like it just hurts. Like if you need a root canal, you know you need a root canal because that nerve is exposed and you can feel it, you know? When I was in Nigeria, my wife gave me some plantain chips and I don't know if they were too hard or whatever, but I shattered my tooth. And when my tooth shattered, that's when it caused that I needed a root canal. Because but like the way that it broke in a way that it split my nerve, you know? So I take care of my teeth. Like I didn't have too many. I only need one root canal. All my other teeth were pretty good. I am having a little bit of work done on this side. But nothing too crazy. Nothing that's going to cause only one root canal, you know? Not like I needed a bunch or anything. But, yeah. So, yeah. That's what happened. It wasn't because I wasn't taking care of my teeth. It was because I ate something and it completely shattered my freaking tooth. You plan on snagging the Triangle Strategy, the special edition for Triangle Strategy? I'm gonna try. Is it here in the U.S.? I just saw Europe, right? Bayonetta? Bayonetta is probably gonna be a mid to late next year, Mr. Davis. After hearing your experience, I'm gonna go to the witness protection program for my from my dentist. Just take care of your teeth, guys. Just take care of your teeth. Make sure you floss. Make sure you floss and make sure you use the right toothpaste. Don't use the cheap toothpaste, and make sure you use mouthwash too. Like make sure you use like good mouthwash, like the Listerine. So use good mouthwash. Buy like the Plackers Dental. Don't buy like the ones where you go like where you hold it. Buy like the actual like the plaque, like where you hold it, and make sure you just floss. After you eat, floss. Don't wait. Just eat, floss. Make sure you mouthwash, brush. Just make sure you take good care of your teeth, and just make sure that you don't eat anything too hard. Like don't eat foods that are so hard to the point to where you can like chip, break, or crack your tooth. So like just don't do that either. So that was my thing. I had a plantain chips aren't even supposed to be that hard, but for some reason I took a bite. That plantain was a hard, and it just shattered my tooth. This one right here, just shattered it completely. Not my tooth was bad. It was just shattered, and then my nerve exposed. Now I need a root canal. Plus dental insurance is cheap. Dental insurance is cheap because you always have to pay. You always have to pay out. You always have to pay something. Nobody has real, and here in America, really good dental insurance almost doesn't exist. Unless you want to pay crazy premiums, you know? Because you have that, most people, it's cheap dental insurance. You get that insurance, and then when you go there, your copay is still massive, you know? So, like, I didn't even have dental. I just bought their dental. Like, when I went to the place, I'm like, you guys have your own dental? Okay, it gives you 20% off of whatever work. I just bought theirs, because I'm like, the dental insurance stuff here, like you're paying all year for stuff, and then when you go there, you still gotta pay more, at least in my area. So yeah. The specialist, I just paid out of pocket for the specialist. I was like, let me just pay I already know how much they cost, so let me just pay out of pocket for for what I got done today, I just paid out of pocket. So yeah. So yeah, that was essentially it for me. I broke my pen. Oh, it's okay. It's still good. And last not least, don't smoke. Well, yeah, smoking, that's more with your like health, but yeah, it jacks up. It makes your teeth look all nasty too. Remember, I was when younger, ate a Jelly Rancher, got stuck to the back tooth. My mom had to rush me to the doctor's. Crazy day, I lost a tooth. Oh man, yeah, dude, that's what happens. Doesn't sound fun. Yeah, root canals are not fun. They're not fun at all. Especially this root canal that I have, because it might not even get fixed after they're done, or I might need surgery, like big time surgery on the root canal, where they go in there, but there's a big risk. If they mess up the nerve, I can like paralyze this side of my mouth. So I'm like, bro, like that's like I can like paralyze like a lower side of it, where I might not be able to move as freely and all that. I'm like, dude, that's too big of a risk. I might just patch it up, just do the best that you can. If something comes up later, maybe later I get it done, but I'm not really sure right now. So yeah. Caesar, you're good, dude. Don't worry about SMT5. It won't turn you off. There's some religious themes, but it's nothing too crazy. Anything that you read in the Bible, or if you read in other people's religions, or if you read in any other type of, it has religion from all different type of cultures. It has stuff from, you know, whatever. That's from the reviews at least, and from like the lore that I know from SMT4. So yeah, you should be okay though. And at the end of the day, just don't read it. It's optional. If you don't want to read it, then don't read it. But no, you should be good. Yeah. If it's in good taste. It's based off the world. It's not based off of anything. They don't make up anything. It's all based off of the world. That's how SMT always is. It's based off of actual things, traditions, religions, folklore, you know, whatever the case is. There's Greek mythology in there. There's everything. Everything that you could, I mean, there's stuff like Mr. Sandman, right? There's stuff like, you know, like there's Scottish and UK, like, like for example, like, you know, we have like lore, like here in America, like bed monster, like a monster underneath your bed, or like Mr. Sandman, like the guy that comes and like kills people in their sleep and stuff like that, or like even certain like Japanese myths, like the piggyback monsters, you know, that'll come and jump on your back, and if you don't, and like you can die, like it gets heavier and heavier as you go, like heavier and heavier as you like you go along. Like there's all sorts of just like myths and mythology and Greek, you know, and lore and religion, and it's just there's an assortment of stuff, you know, an assortment of different things, but it's all based off of actual stuff that's like you know, from the world, not made up stuff, not like made up things. Some of this stuff is made up, but most of it isn't. Exactly. SMT lore is basically any god, demon, or creature that's been existed in any religion or folklore becomes real. Exactly. It's the thoughts of humans that manifest these things. Some of them might be considered real based on obviously who you speak with, right? So therefore that manifestation of humans that was created by gods or whatever has actually become a real thing in that world. So that's essentially what SMT is. So yeah, that's that. Mythology and Pokemon? What are you talking about? We're not talking about Pokemon. Pokemon is based off of some like human or mythology, but SMT is a lot more than Pokemon. Pokemon is based off a little bit, but Pokemon's more just made up stuff. SMT is more like actual stuff that's like mythology and like lore, Greek lore, and you know, Norse mythology. There's like stuff like I said, Scottish, Britain, UK, here in America, little few from America, you know, there's all sorts of stuff. Yeah, demons, dude. Watch my videos that are on the channel. Just that'll give you a better understanding. Just go watch my videos and you'll understand everything. And you'll understand like exactly what SMT is, like how it operates and stuff. Yeah, Pokemon's a little bit, but most of it's just made up, you know, which is probably better that it's just made up because it's for children. So it's probably just better that it's just made up. So I think Nintendo wants me to do some type of thing here. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to do, shout outs to Nintendo. We're going to have a special SMT lead up to SMT stream. All right. And I got some codes for you guys for SMT 3 Nocturne HD remaster. Okay. So I don't know when we're going to do it. We might do it like Monday, either Sunday or Monday. Sunday or Monday. I might want to work Sunday, or no, I don't know about Sunday. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. And I got some codes to give away. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I'll put out more details later, but I just got that worked out here. So we will have like a special countdown or lead up to SMT 5. So I got 3 codes for the digital deluxe version that I'll be giving away. So make sure you guys just look out for that. Double dipping a bad idea? Only if you want to. It's up to you. Pokemon is going to be like the best Pokemon this gen. Well, we'll see what if oh snap! I got to change this song. We'll see what Nintendo does and Pokemon Company does if there's going to be another one. You know, another Pokemon game this gen. Which I'm guessing there will be. What's good, Marcus Williams? You're a little late, but that's okay. What's up? Sometimes I get Jaybird and Marcus Williams confused for some reason. All right, so we're gonna stream, guys, for about another maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Fridays I do have a little bit shorter streams for Fridays. Shout outs to Jawbreaker with the $5. Is Shin Megami Tensei 5 likely to bomb in sales? No, watch my videos where I've already talked about it. No, it's not likely to bomb in sales. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You guys are gonna see it's gonna do very, very well. It reviewed extremely well, so it's not gonna bomb. No, no. It's already right now, and in terms of Amazon sales, it's already up there in the top 5, top 10 for Amazon sales. The Japanese sales, we know that it's probably going to debut at #1 and have one of the biggest launches for the year in Japan. That's for sure. So absolutely not. No. Thank you for the $5 though, Jawbreaker. But check out my videos. I've talked about the sales potential of the game already. I guess I can make another video on that though, because I haven't talked about it in a while. But the sales are looking pretty good for SMT5. Comparative to the series sales of like the franchise, you know. The Steelbook ran out of stock again on Amazon. Okay, the Steelbook ran out of stock again on Amazon, so they're definitely selling through that initial stock. So that's good. That's good. I mean, you like to see that they're doing good sell-throughs. Amazon. Let me check it out. I can clickbait a video for you guys if you want. I think that's a Jawbreaker. That's like I said, I like Jawbreaker because he brings up good discussion. So, Amazon Switch OLED bestseller right now. 400 people flipping it. 407 people are out here really paying $470 for the Switch OLED, bro. That's a new bestseller, by the way. That's crazy. Switch OLED going ham. Yeah, SMT5 is at the in terms, yeah, for some reason, and hot new release Switch OLED is #1 with system sales, but yeah, people are flipping them like crazy. So in terms of just games by itself, SMT5 is actually the 3rd best-selling game on Amazon right now in new releases. It goes Mario Party Superstars, Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, SMT5, Call of Duty Vanguard, and then Metroid Dread. So Metroid Dread's still in the 1, 2, 3, 4, still top 5 Metroid Dread. People saying Metroid Dread sales aren't going to be there. Nah, bro. Metroid Dread's got legs, dude. Pretty much a month later. And Metroid Dread, and that's why I said, like, it was very important that Metroid Dread launched with the OLED. Think about that. OLED hardware surged up when more stock got in. Metroid Dread also got a surge back up now because it went down lower. Now it got a surge back up. So it's very important. Metroid Dread and that OLED, people see like those commercials. They see like that Switch trailer, and they automatically associate the new game, Metroid Dread, with the OLED. And especially like people that are probably into Metroid, they probably want like the highest, you know, nice quality in terms of Metroid fans, or people that want to play a game like Metroid. So I'm telling you, right there. Huddy with the $5. But I don't see what you're talking about here with the Steelbook is out of order on Amazon. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. They're temporarily out of stock, so they're selling through that stock. Yeah, that's a clickbait video. So you guys watch my clickbait video with SMT. I'll gather up some other sales data too, and I'll put it together in a good way. So good clickbait. Thank you, Jawbreaker. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support, though. You reminded me. But no, it's not gonna bomb in sales. This is gonna be. I mean, SMT4 didn't even get anywhere near this in terms of like sales hype beforehand. Huddy with the $5 is great. Gonna head out, but have a great weekend. OJ, also SMT hype. Can I get some Chrono Trigger music to see me out? Yeah, we're playing Chrono Trigger music right now, so congrats on that one, bro. Have a nice weekend, man. We'll see you back, of course. So shout outs to Criosenbaum with the $10. Says thank you. Thank you, Criosenbaum. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. I should probably start streaming on Sunday. I think I need to start streaming on Sunday too, though, just to kind of get some new people that I normally wouldn't get in the algorithm. So I think I need to take a couple Sundays out of the month to stream too. So yeah, I might stream this Sunday for like just maybe like 2 hours. Definitely more videos though. Definitely gonna get you guys at least 2 videos a day. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 videos a day. Some days I won't be able to, like if I have like a dentist appointment or whatever, but I'm definitely gonna try to do 2 videos a day. And sometimes streams on Sundays. So take it easy. Gotta get to work. Hey, take it easy, Criosenbaum. Thank you for the multiple donations today, bro. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the Renangan, or not Renangan, Makiku Sharingan as well. Appreciate the support, guys. Shout outs to Jawbreaker, of course. Multiple donations today. Appreciate that, dude. Good to see you here. Good discussion. So yeah. Good feel game? No, I don't know what game you're talking about. Don't know what game you're talking about. And I dropped my pen. That's okay. All right. So, 4 more minutes, 4 or 5 more minutes of questions. You guys just tag me at PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. At PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. Be more than happy to answer all your lovely questions. Easily going to be the best-selling mainline SMT. This game is actually being advertised all over the place, which is really good. Yeah, they got a budget for advertising. They definitely got a budget for advertising. So you'll see some familiar faces do some advertising for the game as well. So yeah, yeah, should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. It's going to be a good launch for the game. I know it's going to be a good launch. I think it's going to sell well. It costs a lot more to make, but you know, you got to spend it to make it, I guess, right? So yeah, it's exciting. We know the install base sells just newer games ported. Just want newer games ported, not old games. Well, SMT5 is coming out, so that's a new game for you. So go get it. Metroid Dread, that's a new game. Go get it. We got new games. We got new games coming as well, man. SMT5 is a brand new game. Go get that one. Bayonetta 3 is coming. Make sure you buy that when that comes out. Brand new game. No More Heroes 3. That's a brand new game. Pick up that. So there's new games, there's ports, there's new games, there's old games, there's everything. Mario Party Superstars. That's a brand new game. Go get that. You know? My main hope is that it has good post game. For what? What game are you talking about? No. There are no games. There are no games. No games. No games whatsoever. But I guess Mario Party Superstars isn't really like... I guess it's a new game, but it's like not a new game. Because they take a bunch of the old games and then they remix them. But it is, I guess, a new game in the same respect. It's like a really well done remake. It's like a super make. It's hard to even say what Mario Party Superstars is. It's like... It's not completely new, but it's not like... It's not like a remaster or a port. Obviously, it's not a remaster or a port. But, like, it takes a bunch of the minigames, that old minigames, and remakes them completely. You know? Mario Party Superstars is super low-key fire. Like, underrated. I have not had as much fun. I got a chill right now. When we played Mario Party Superstars, even with the lag, with a little bit of lag, it was still good for the most part, but a little... I had so much fun playing Mario Party Superstars. It's low-key kind of like mega fire. And I'm not a Mario Party guy. You guys know I didn't really cover Mario Party too much on the channel, but it's kind of low-key super fire. It's kind of low-key super fire. Don't worry about the super bosses and all that stuff right now, man. Just don't worry about that. Just enjoy the game when it comes out, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all that. Just get the game first, enjoy it, and then you can let it be a surprise. Let it be a surprise. Don't worry about knowing that and all. Just let it be a surprise. Just play the game when it comes. Mario Party is amazing. Honestly, it is. It is. I haven't had this much fun playing Mario Party since like the N64 and GameCube. Yeah, most of the games run with no, like most of the time there's no lag. There are some lag spikes, depending on who's playing. But most of the time, there really isn't too much. You know? If you have a family, Caesar, I know you have some, like, kids, right? Oh, my God. I wish I had a big family to play Mario Party with, but I'll probably take Mario Party to my house for, like, to my mom's house for Thanksgiving, and I'll see if my family wants to play. Like I know my brother would want to play, so I mean Mario Party is low key kind of fire. So yeah, low key kind of fire. Yo, what's up, Lightning Ninja? How you doing today, bro? Low key kind of fire. I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. Hey, what's up, Swag? What's up, Swag? But all right, guys.
Hey, you.
Shinru coming in with the last donation here. Says, seeing Nick All-Stars Brawl drop to $20 is laughable, but unfortunate as well. Those developers really tried to make the next Smash Bros. Game with only competitive players in mind and not casuals. Maybe the WB game could be fire. I doubt the WB game is going to be fire. I doubt. Until the developer, I'll leave on this. Until Mario Party Superstars is the best Mario Party game ever made. There, I need to make a review for the game. I've streamed it once, but it's the best Mario Party game in my opinion because it has all the best Mario Party games from all the different games, and it just puts them all together. It's the best one, and it has online play, so it's the best game. It's the best one to me. Shinru, no Smash clone will be fire until like super fire until the developers actually wanna, or until the publishers actually want to make a AAA, or put more time and effort into it. All these Smash clones are made with like tiny teams, like indie developers. Nobody wants to actually really challenge Smash Brothers. So if that's the type of effort that they're gonna give, you're never gonna get a game that's gonna be as fire as Smash or as high quality as Smash. You're just never gonna get that because the developers and the publishers don't want to make that. They don't want to invest that money. Smash has a stranglehold on the market. So all you're gonna get is smaller end type of games. So yeah. Metroid. The autocorrect. Metric Draft. I swear, Metroid Dread autocorrects for you, Mr. Davis. The Metroid Dread in your phone or wherever you're typing, it autocorrects to something different each time. Metric Draft. That's definitely the Chinese knockoff version of like, you know, like the systems they used to have. Metric Draft. I like that's my best one. So that's the best one so far. One more power up. Hey, congratulations on that though. Oh. Metric Draft. That's the best one so far. That's the best one so far. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. We will be back. I've actually got a video already ready, set to go, for tomorrow. So, so yeah. So you guys look forward to that. I will see you guys for the next one. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with more streaming, and it's a little bit too late for me to upload my video. I was trying to get it out before the stream started, but the Mario video or the Nintendo video that I'll be doing will be up later. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys for the next one. All right, peace out, guys. Thank you for the love, Jawbreaker. Shout outs to the donations, everybody that supported the stream today. Stream Hokage, Shinru, Top Stream Ninjas, all you guys. Thank you guys so much. All the new members, everybody. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys for the support, and we'll see you